I have a question for you. Do you sell something online? Because if you do, then email marketing is probably the best way to boost your sales and grow your business in a cost-effective way. In fact, when it comes to return on investment, nothing even comes close to email marketing. It's just that effective. Hi, I'm Shaba, founder of Game of Conversions, the place where online entrepreneurs learn how to convert casual leads into profitable and paying customers. And today, you're going to learn 7 essential tips that will help you make sense of email marketing in 2019 and get you more sales, predictable revenue, and happy customers. Let's get started. The first tip I have for you is that email marketing rules, even in 2019. Listen, I get it. A lot of people come to you with different tactics. Use Facebook ads, use messenger bots, use webinars, go all in on influencer marketing. These are all great things to do, but they're just tactics. And the fact that email marketing has by far the highest ROI of any marketing channel. Don't believe me? Here's a recent study conducted in 2018 with the help of over 300 influential marketers, and the results were astounding. On average, they reported that email marketing generated an ROI of 38, which basically means that for every dollar they put into it, they got $38 back. That's pretty much unheard of in marketing circles, and it's no wonder that most serious businesses in the online space rely on email marketing very heavily. In fact, there are even 7-figure businesses whose entire business model relies around their email list. They generate 80% of their revenue based off their email list. So this is true if you are selling online courses or digital products or maybe subscription services, membership sites, ebooks, whatever you want. But it's also true for e-commerce as well. Those stores who use email marketing report far better results. So make sure to not miss this opportunity. Some people say that email is dead, but this is absolutely far from the truth. It's still alive and kicking, and you can get a lot of money out of it in 2019. The second tip I have for you is to use email marketing to build a more personal relationship with your audience. Because here's the thing. Nowadays, people are wary of buying. They need an average of between 6 to 8 points of contact to buy from you, and email is simply a great way to do this. Some people say that the money is in the list, and they're right. It's in the list because you have an incredible asset that's yours. Because guess what? Your Facebook Messenger list, your Facebook follower list, even your YouTube audience isn't yours. It's Facebook's, Google's, or YouTube's, which is also part of Google, of course. However, your email list is yours. If you've got that initial consent from people when they signed up, you have unprecedented opportunities. Also, consider this. Even though email marketing is one of the best ways to sell products to your email list, you can also use it to gather key information about your business, about your products, or even about the needs of your audience. You can create surveys, or you can even ask your audience to reply to the email directly and tell them about their pains, fears, hopes, dreams, what they think about your ideas for new products, and all these things. Any other way that you'd like to do this, it would cost a lot of money or resources or manpower. So by using your email list, you are definitely way ahead of your competition in this regard as well, and you can greatly profit from it down the road. All right, tip number 3 is a very important one, and it's this. Make sure to start collecting email addresses right from the start. Because here's the thing, one of the things that I constantly hear about online business owners is that they wish they started collecting email addresses earlier. It's just that important. When you start collecting leads, as soon as you set up your store or website, you're already tapping into a vast revenue engine which will work for you on autopilot 24/7, 365. So what tools should you use for this? Well, consider adding some opt-in boxes to your website or store. You can use something like Opt-in Monster, Sumo, or even Thrive Leads for this. These are all great tools to gather email addresses, and some of them even have free tiers. Now, what email service provider should you use? Well, my recommendation is when you get started, you should focus on MailChimp because it has a generous free tier until 2,000 subscribers, which is quite cool. And after you want to scale, then you have other options as well. For example, if you're a blogger, if you sell online courses or information products, you should definitely check out ConvertKit. They're one of the best in the business. Also, if you're in e-commerce, you should definitely take a closer look at Drip or even Klaviyo. These are the golden standards when it comes to email marketing in e-commerce, and they're very, very powerful with various automation tools and sophisticated things if you want to go that route. Just make sure to get explicit consent from people before they sign up. This is very important, first because of the GDPR regulations. If you don't know what GDPR is, it's basically a new data protection regulation in the European Union, but it has wide consequences all around the world. Secondly, by asking for explicit consent, you get people who are higher quality subscribers and who aren't just there to get free stuff from you or become freeloaders. As a pro tip, you can also use a double opt-in, which, yes, lowers subscription rates by about 20-30%. However, the quality of your subscribers will be much better. Okay, so now you have the fundamentals in place. What now? Well, this is the part to actually leverage the incredible power of email marketing. How? By setting up automated flows that will work for you 24/7, 365 on autopilot without you actually doing anything. A great copywriter that I know called this invisible slave machines because that's what they do actually. They work independently from you and they do it damn well. Also, they're very inexpensive compared to any other marketing channel. And once you set up a flow or an automated campaign, it needs very little maintenance, maybe some A/B testing or optimization. So, going back to the flows, what type of email sequences should you use? Well, if you sell an information product or digital product, an online course or something like that, then you should definitely consider using a 5-part automated sequence as soon as people sign up. So as soon as they input their email address on your landing page or website, just send them 5 emails spread out over a week. 3 of them should be about content or giving them something before asking them something in return. And the last 2 should sell something that you have. Maybe it's an upsell to your already existing offer. Maybe it's a cross-sell. Maybe it's just selling your ebook. The possibilities are endless, but this is proven to work really well. And you don't even need that many resources to set something like this up. But what about if you're in e-commerce? Well, in this case, there are some email flows that you can definitely implement. But one of the most important things that you can do is to, first of all, set up an abandoned cart email sequence, because this will flat out add 30% to your bottom line, okay? This is used for people who wanted to make a purchase on your website, but for some reason, they abandoned their intent. Well, by sending them an automated abandoned cart sequence, you will get one more chance to convert them, and they will convert at a very high rate. Another useful flow is to use a welcome sequence, which introduces people to your brand, to your store, and maybe even gives them a cool offer or coupon that they can use so that they start acting and then they become your customers. And if you have a SaaS company or your SaaS product, such as a software or subtype of subscription, then you should definitely consider investing in an onboarding sequence, because this is going to be the thing that converts trial users into paid users and keeps them there so that they pay month after month after month. Okay, tip number 5. It's very simple. Make sure that your emails actually get opened and clicked on. Listen, here's the thing. The problem is that most emails suck, and average readers have an aversion to scammy or spammy or just plain annoying emails. This is a problem because if you put effort in email marketing, you want to make sure that your open rate is as high as possible and your click-through rate is also as high as possible. But just to give you an insider number, the average open rate for emails is about 20% or even less. And the average click-through rate is only just a few percent, 2 or 3. So does that mean that you should panic? No, of course not. You can definitely raise this, and a lot of people easily see over 30-40% open rates and over 5-10% click-through rates. And that's a huge boost. Now, how can you make this happen? How can you make sure that the emails aren't annoying? They aren't seen as spam by your readers? Well, a great way to do this is to ensure that each element of your email campaign is set up properly. So your subject line, your from line, your email body, your offer, your calls to action, each one is bulletproof. And to help you out with this, I've made a cool checklist called the Ultimate Email Checklist, which covers all of these things in 27 easy to follow points. Go ahead and check it out because it's free and you'll find the link right under this video. Also, you can print it out, pin it to your wall, put it on your desk, whatever you do, just make sure to review it each time you send an email and you'll see your results skyrocket. I promise you this. But what if you want to go that extra mile? What if you want to sell emails that kick ass and they convert like crazy? Well, tip number 6 is all about this. It's about learning email copywriting, one of the most valuable skills that you can have if you run an online business. Because paying someone else to write your emails is fine until a point, but it can get really expensive really quickly. So how can you do this? Basically, you have to make sure that your subject lines are legit. They create intrigue. They create curiosity so that people open them. This will influence your open rates a lot, actually. On the other hand, the main driver of click-through rates is your email body. And to make sure that this actually gets people to click on your links, here's a cool formula for you. Start each email with your call to action in mind. This way, you know exactly what you want people to do. After you know what you want them to do, create a hook that grabs their attention, that connects with them emotionally, and that gets them to read your email further down. So now you have the hook, now you have the call to action. It's time to transition between the hook to your offer. So make sure to not abruptly do this, but instead do some type of story or somehow funnel your reader's attention from the thing that connected with them emotionally to your explicit offer. And that's it in a nutshell. It's very simple, it's easy to do, but it's really hard to master. And if you do want to master it, then I recommend that you check out my course on the topic, Rainmaker Email Mastery, specifically built for people who want to upgrade their email game and want to make sure that they stand out in their reader's inbox and they don't get ignored. I'll leave a link below, check it out. And the final tip I have for you is this. Don't just use email marketing on its own. Even though it's extremely powerful, if you combine it with other marketing tools, it will shoot through the roof. So what can you integrate it with? Well, here's an example. If you run Facebook ads, you can definitely create a custom audience based on your subscriber list. And that way, Facebook will market people who you already know, who have already shown some type of interest in your offerings or services. Another great way to use it is to integrate it with some type of chatbot. You can definitely use this, and you can send basically the same type of messages to people, but in different forms. You can send it as an email, or you can send it as a multi-step message in a Facebook Messenger ad campaign. So do you see how powerful this can become? In fact, you can also use it with advanced automation and personalization tools that allow you to segment your audience intelligently, know who does what, and construct audience and avatar profiles based on their actions, and then integrate that with your landing page or sales pages or store so that people see personalized things on your website that they're most interested in. It's crazy what you can do with marketing tools nowadays, but the one thing that ties everything together is email marketing. And that's it. 7 powerful tips to make the most out of your email marketing. Let's do a quick recap. First of all, make sure to actually use email marketing so that you don't miss out on this great opportunity. Secondly, use email marketing to connect with your audience at a more emotional level. But in order for this to happen, you need to start collecting email addresses right from the start. After it, tip 4 is to start implementing and using automated email sequences that sell for you basically on autopilot 24/7, 365. And in order to make these as effective as possible, you can use my ultimate email checklist to make sure that each and every email you send is unignorable and gets to the right people. However, if you want to take things up a notch, then you can definitely learn email copywriting, which is one of the most profitable skills out there. And it will allow you to drastically increase the quality of your emails, no matter your industry or niche. And finally, make sure to integrate your email marketing efforts with other tools as well, so that you leverage their combined power and grow your business with them. That's it. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Also, if you want to get exclusive copywriting and conversion optimization tips that I only share with my subscribers, head over to gameofconversions.com and subscribe to the newsletter. It's free. And now I want to turn it over to you. Which of the tips mentioned in this video are you going to use first? Setting up more automated email sequences, or upgrading the quality of your emails so that people click on them more? Let me know by leaving a quick comment below. And as always, see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.